With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. And tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play, and Young is going to throw it. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Let's go. 30, ready.
Throwing, Young. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set, huh?
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But you look at this defense. They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Ginger, tight.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
11. Hey, line. 11, Agate. Son. Here we go.
Lawrence. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Let's go now.
It's a gain of 20.
Black 40.
And the Panthers first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And look at this Jaguar defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now, if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Gain of 8. And the Panthers first down.
Let's ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Young to throw it. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
Here we go. Set.
Young going to give to Brooks. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set. Hut. Switch. Yep. Check.
These two teams all tied after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Black swap. Here we go. Set.
Hubbard trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. Ready. Set.
Now here's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jatavion Sanders from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jaguars set up.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, son. Here we go, son.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Gun. Hey, run. 11. Hey, tomato.
Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Trevino. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Backed up where they were on this side of the field, that was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars had 1-6 now. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they're going to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Trevino. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right, let's go. Silver.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Dinter. Done. Silver.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
3rd and 8.
Red on red. Soka, hot. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Ready.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Set, hut. Blue 32. Set.
Here's Young. Got a man, that's Ligon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Let's go.
Young will set to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
To throw, Young. That one complete to Ligon. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
That's good for our Panthers. First down.
Now Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Young working out of the gun. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
Ready, cut.
Now Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second and 6.
Set, ready.
Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and goal, Carolina.
Go now. 60 red. 60 ready.
Young now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Come on, this side's hot.
Now Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Hey, lion. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
11. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is tight end. That's complete. It's Trevino. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Lawrence to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Tershawn Wharton breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
11, Agate.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Caldwell. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Looking to throw. Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. We'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right, let's go. Son, this is hot. Great job. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Hot.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, run. Son, this is hot. Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. As he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this one is right down the middle. Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Young to throw it. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ready, set.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Let's
First
go.
down, Carolina.
It's Young off play action. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Set, hut, set.
Throwing, Young. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That one complete till again. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
13, move. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Lawrence. That's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needs to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready.
Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Blaster. Here we go. Ready.
Now here's Young. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
This 2nd and 4.
Down. Yellow. 40. Cut.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 61 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ja'Tavion Sanders with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Hey, center. Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Here's Lawrence. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, easy, route.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Hey, Lion. Focus, hot.
Now Lawrence. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Ready, set.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Here we go. Ready.
Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to throw from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be taken at the 13. A great return there of 22 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And
this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate it. It's a tough defense presented against you.
And they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Trevino.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Panthers,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
and they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.